weekend, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. First pitch coming your way next. This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for the National League, the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And a pitch. In there at the knees. So this year's All-Star Game is underway. That one outside, 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. There's one away. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
The second baseman, Xander.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down. Here's Acuna now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really high fly ball out towards left field. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That misses. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
And Witt is out. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Edouard Julien. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Just missed. Schemes in his 3rd season, 23 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And he deals. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In there safely. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. just missed. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Judge comes up empty there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And another ball. Late on that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And the right-hander deals. That one not close. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score. Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Pretty impressive lineup. Like Trout getting this far down to the order. And a good eye there. The 1-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 out.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Bryce Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Wouldn't chase that time. To the right side, Julian. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Austin Riley. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one clips the corner. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The left fielder,
Brian Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long from it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. On the ground. And foul ball. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Fouled off. He was late. Smith at second with 2 down. Two outs. Not close with that one. And to count 1-2. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman. Schemes back to work. Just off the inside edge.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Gets it to first. Rutschman retired. Nathaniel Lowe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped up left side. Lindor sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. There's 2 away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That one at triple digits. 2 outs, base is empty. That one way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Joe Ryan will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll, went down on strikes his first time through. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. And that's outside. 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez in position. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And there's a strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and he's on at first.
The bat.
So 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Matt Olson struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball inside. And the count is even 2-2. Throw to first. Acuna dives back in.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Harper now. Grounded out his first time up. And they're at the knees. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
At the belt and fires. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, and it's way gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. So the batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one a little bit high. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Right through there, got him. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the home. So up next, Edouard Julien. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And that's in for a strike. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Reached on a drop. 3rd strike his first time. That one fouled off. Swung on, popped up left side. Riley on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Zach Eflin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate.
Leading off
Austin
for the
Riley
National League,
grounded out his first time. And the pitch. And there's the strike. Out to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Ryan Reynolds here. Singled and scored his first time.
Glove coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Doubled in his first AB. That one missed.
Count
2
1-0.
down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Zach Gallen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. First pitch, not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Got it by him for the K. Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. He was late there, strike 1. Gallen, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. 1 down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rutschman retired. That is the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Reed Detmers.
Now, number 48, Reed.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boo. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there at the knees. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Corbin Carroll, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one off the outside edge. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Sander Bogarts.
Sander Bogarts.
Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Alvarez in position. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Shane Bieber.
Now, still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, flat out his first time.
Which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That's a hit! Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Devers, the next to hit, takes outside. Righty delivers. Sliced hard but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Adolis Garcia will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And here it comes. And now 2 balls and a strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. That one missing inside. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next pitch is outside. Low off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Pepio.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, 1-run game. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Good eye in that spot. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. And another ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The line of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here is Matt Olson. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And he deals. Stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Bryce Harper to the plate. On the inside corner for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout.
Julian. There's one. On to low. It's a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Riley in the box again. Takes a strike. Pitch is in there. That's strike two.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out number 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Max Fried. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
The second baseman.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That misses, and it's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. A strikeout and a walk. Judge takes a strike. And that's a strike. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Judge out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, Brian Reynolds, 1 for 2. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's in there. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Will Smith. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And the slider just misses. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That's a strike across the top of the zone. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Oh, and he hit him.
First base.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Tommy Edman, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Lindor on the move. Strike in there. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Tommy Edman. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Righty reliever out of the pen, David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one there. Now 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Bogarts with the throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. This one popped up. Bogarts under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So remaining in the game defensively, Freddie Fermin. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound.
Number 56.
And here comes Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And here it comes. And that's outside. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Almost got him.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nico Horner.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Move to first, and he's back safely. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Helsley. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Edman at second with nobody out. That's a strikeout. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Nick Castellanos. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball right side. And Castellanos is out. So now a pinch hitter, Mitch Garver, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Two outs. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Runner at third, 2 away. Triple digits on that last pitch. Nico Horner. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also entering the game, Nick Castellanos. He takes over in right. Also into the ball game, Mitch Garver. He takes over as the new first baseman. Alexis Diaz into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Devers now.
The third baseman.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that one fouled off. And it's even up.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
And now 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Rolled over to third. Riley. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Headed down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2-2 on the way. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And it skips into dirt.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Simeon runs. Pitch misses inside. Throws, gets past it. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A gigantic blast. And they add a pair. It's 3-2. Advert Alzala on the pitch out of the pen here. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Garrett Hampson.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Marcus Semien taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Also entering the game, Jose Ramirez. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, Garrett Hampson. He'll be out in left field. Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down a win. So this game is going to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Pinch hitter coming on, Hebert Ruiz.
And he would be the tying run boost, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
As the lefty gets to work, pitch misses there, 1-0. And that one missing low. Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
And the slider just misses. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Out to short, Semien. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch, not close, up high. Out towards right center field. Garcia sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. 1 for 3. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This could end it. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score. First for the victorious American League All-Stars. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.